Hi, I'm Larry Bazine. I spent a year of my life reading St. Francis de Sales. I love that guy. And I think everybody at one time or another can relate to Humpty Dumpty. In their life.
I'll say.
It just seems that way. And I also want to thank authors, bookstores, and you guys for having us here. This is a pretty big deal. This Tuesday, first Tuesday of every month is very important to me. Our little group and our little, it just means a lot to me. So thank you for that too.
Thank you.
And well, Brian, he records me doing this, and he'd like to record everybody, but I mean, I'm doing something wrong because it takes 24 hours to get that off that little disc onto my computer. One 10-minute video. So if I did everybody, it would be like a month's worth of downloading, and I'd tie up my computer forever. But anyhow, thank you guys. My first poem is "Waiting on the Harvest," because Joan said if I didn't read it, she'd punch me in the throat.
And he knows I mean what I say.
Okay. Waiting on the harvest. My blanched bones are crumbling in the soil of my garden beneath lavender and thyme. My heart has satisfied its open rebellion. I have danced with rolling thunder and kissed the lips of a crescent moon. I drink from a deeper well. Malignant spirits cannot disturb my rest. I am not distressed by the dead of night. There is no need on this road of roses, all radiant red. Birds are singing Hosanna to the trees. My dogs run for nothing. I chase them in their game. This is where my love is sown. He is the caretaker of my seed. I didn't practice anything, so that's one of the lessons I learned right away is to practice reading, and I didn't. So if I goof up, so be it, I guess. This is called, I don't know if I've read these anymore. I've read so many here now. I forget. This is Bukowski on the Bus. On the metro to Van Buren, I'm reading Bukowski. He is that good. After I start, I can't put him down. I had to piss, I got a hard-on. The blonde across the aisle looked at my book, looked at my hard-on, and stared at me until I looked at him. I turned the page and kept reading, Under the Suckerfish Sun. He returned to my hard-on. The nanny got off at Rose Lane. I got off by Camelback. He stood up, said, "See you tomorrow." I watched him walking west on Indian School. I slept on the bus back to Zia's to find more Bukowski. I ride the bus to Van Buren every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Brian is also my timekeeper, so I go over, I apologize, it's his fault. This is a cute little one. I don't know if I was going to read it, but I will. It was for my dog named Dolly. I got her the little puppy, this big. They told her she was a Jack Russell, and she grew up to 125 pounds. So I had a 125-pound Jack Russell. And so I wrote this poem for her. It's called Conversation with a Dog. When I throw Dolly a bone, she'll sharpen her teeth on it while I talk to her. Her ears will be up, and she'll listen good. I'll tell her whose neck I want to wring and who I want to fuck with no strings attached. I kiss her between the eyes. She'll smile her familiar grin. We both stare at the sparrow in the tree singing with no reason for a song. The junk man in the alley distracts us for a moment, and the day of the week is lost on us both. The afternoon air grows hot. It's harder to breathe. My pipe is ash. My tongue is dry. Dolly's eyes drift shut, and I know I've talked long enough. Tomorrow I will tell her about the brunette with blowjob ears and the creep I had to strangle. Oh, here's an old poem when I was trying my hand at, I used to rhyme all the time, and then I just quit it, and now it's hard to get it back. It's called Hummingbird. Wildflower, wildflower, the well has went dry. The hummingbird is thirsty from painting the sky. He lives in the orange tree, his home hides from sight. I'll watch for the hummingbird in the early hours of the night. He'll dance from the branches and swing to the wire, swoop toward the ground, then even fly higher. Wildflower, wildflower, the well has went dry. The hummingbird is thirsty, and his song is a cry. Are you the hummingbird's keeper? Wildflower asks of me. Do you know grow in the garden and wish to be free? Wildflower, wildflower, your words do mean much. Your scent does surround me in the air that you touch. I am the rich soil where lavender sprouts, the cat's claw bloom, and the sunflower shouts. Wildflower, wildflower, wave in the breeze. I wish for the cactus to see what I see. The hummingbird is drinking from a fresh fountain spray. For tomorrow he shall design for me a new day. That was when I was cute and cozy. And now this is getting a little harder. Not bragging if it's true. Muhammad Ali said that.
That's right.
I'm a cold-blooded poet, born that way, with perverted passion. To expose my mind, I defend the sissy posing pretty, and dime store whores dressed in disease. I don't fight fair, I like to leave scars. Straight men read my poems and want to suck dick, but they're not queer. I'm okay with that. I feel obligated to them, just watch the teeth. Every man bears his cross on his knees. The suicide burden is child's play. I'm jealous of the Mexican's cock and tongue. He rides me like a Mustang and puts me away wet. I can be in a strange land, east or west, breaking the law with a strange hand crawling down my pants. It's rough being a poet. I write with a hard-on in a jockstrap, smoking menthol cigarettes. Sometimes I bottom, but mostly I top. They always remember my name, the indoctrinated and very tight. They scream and moan, tumble and twist. That's a poem all to itself. Like being pissed on, there is no one beautiful or no one deformed. I murder all half-truths. I strangle all bold-faced lies. I have no sympathy for those not naked. My poems are edged till they ejaculate in your face. I shower after every poem. I never know when I'll fuck another sonnet better than Bukowski did.
Woo. That's it.
Maybe I brought too many of them. I'll read this one. Getting back to simple and cute. Yeah, right. Sitting on a telephone wire. If I had wings, I would join crows in the corn, be a blue jay at war with Cooper's hawk, sing a chant with black-capped chickadees. I will learn the secrets of the thunderbirds, an epiphany of lightning leading my way. I will seek liberation from the chains of the sky. I will feast in the rain as ruby-throated hummingbirds hide. I will drain the vocabulary from my brain. The spirit of the sparrow will rest in my heart. My name will mean less to angels than the Tibetan bunting. I will not fear the badger, the weasel, the fox, or the owl. I have abandoned my nest for now. Still got time, Brian? 1 minute? Okay, that's it. This is called Zafu. I'm a Buddhist, and we sit on a cushion, and that cushion is called a Zafu, so I wrote my poem for that. I sat in one place long enough. The sun finally got to me. The crack in the curtains had to be just right. Perfect branches of the trees slightly bent in a breeze. I sat watching my shadow grow. I was pierced by rays that left no scars. A flame shined within me. A voyeur was speaking in my weakened ears. I heard more than I wanted to. I kept my eyes half closed. The light was too intense. I saw things I never wanted to see. My shame was erased. Murder and love kissed. The faithless tangled their tongues on meaningless words of common conversation. I walked 1,000 miles to nowhere and back again. I bathed in a river of heat. I was a wanted man guilty of nothing. The moon will pass and take me to a different place tonight. I will accidentally see shimmering stars, all of it because of absolutely nothing. Thank you.
Very good.